You ever thought, how do I get this mind, this brain to stop thinking? And this thought usually comes up when we have a lot of distressing thoughts, distressing emotions that really becomes very uncomfortable to be in and to listen to those types of thoughts and feel those feelings. And I completely get it. And so as an advanced conversational hypnosis trainer, this is what there is a reason why those thoughts are racing, right? So actually, before we get into that, I'm going to start off with um, saying this. As humans, we have, I believe, the statistics are 50 to 80,000 thoughts per day. It's absolutely impossible to stop your thoughts. If your thoughts stop, it means that you are in a prison. So it's not really possible to stop your thoughts. So really, the better question is, how do you manage intrusive thoughts, and what can you do to help yourself to reduce the frequency of those thoughts so you can those intrusive thoughts so you can better manage it in the future and in the long term. And I'm going to come at it with two different ways to approach it. One is using your mind, and the second is using your body. So when you use your mind to help you with intrusive thoughts, try this out. This is really, really simple, stupidly simple. When you are in that state of overthinking and being consumed by these thoughts, just was and actually just become an observant of those thoughts. It's very easy to have a thought and just like jump on it and go down that rabbit hole of really playing out the worst case scenarios of those thoughts. But if you just pause and just observe the thought as it is and kind of like detach yourself from it, and you're really just becoming an observant of those thoughts without judgment. Now, this is a practice, easier said than done. It's probably one of the hardest things that we can do. But when you're able to really develop this skill set, and this is a skill set, like with anything else, um, then it's going to be much easier to get yourself to stop thinking that way, to choose differently, because you're not adding fuel to the fire. You can place your attention on it, because sometimes, though, or by being an observer without judgment, you're placing your attention on those thoughts, and what you'll find is that there is something in there for you to find and resolve. And once you resolve it, then those thoughts just to become easier, or they won't be as frequent or as intrusive or as negative. And so that's the mind part. And so the body part is this, and this is very overlooked a lot, but really super duper important. Look at what you're doing for yourself, like your typical, just very basic self-care practices that really help your body. For example, are you hydrated? Second, how was your sleep? How's your nutrition? Right? How how are those things going? Are you moving your body? As humans, we were meant to move. We don't have to be athletes every day, but we do need to uh, to healthily move the blood and the energy in our bodies per day. That's how we were built. That's how we survive. And so if we haven't looked after sleep, movement, nutrition, and all of those, hydration, and all of those basic things, those can affect the thoughts that we think as well. Our mind influences our body, and what's going on with our body influences our mind as well. And so when we start prioritizing things like sleep, hydration, nutrition, and movement, you will find that those intrusive thoughts also um, will start to improve. And I mean, I'm sure we've had this experience when we like absolutely just eat like garbage. And how do we feel? We feel like garbage. The thoughts are all garbage. Everything we do is connected in one shape, or form. And so by being able to look at it this way, you can help yourself to stop thinking those intrusive thoughts. Um, and so again, just to recap the two things. First first, use your mind, be an observant and without judgment. Just observe your thoughts. And then second, use your body, make sure that you're fueling your body and making sure you are receiving the rest, the recovery that you need, as well as the nutrition and the fuel and movement that you need to really help set you up for success, because everything is connected. And so again, easier said than done. This is a skill set, so keep at it. Don't beat yourself up when you don't fully complete everything. It is a journey after all, and as long as you are making progress, you are doing a great job. So if you have any questions at all, let me know, and I will